And we're live, everybody. Okay. So, who we saw earlier, KH, Michelle R., of course, who tries to keep me out of trouble. Thanks for posting the links. And Michael B. Sweatyers, who for a long time I haven't seen, and I'm really glad you're here. And KH, we're always glad to see you as well. And see who else is joining in. Green Gypsy Bird. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Green Gypsy Bird. So, for those who are new, watching in the background, today is a members-only chat, public stream, members-only chat. Usually I do these on Thursdays, but yesterday I wasn't feeling so hot, and I pushed it back to today. So here we are. Great to see you, Green Gypsy Bird. So we're pushed back to today. We are doing this. And I want to thank you all for your kind messages, your kind remarks, and your understanding and patience with me as I go through these health issues. It is much appreciated. So what can we say? Hey, yeah, good to see you, Kate. And yeah, please give a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you wish to interact with the chat, we do these once a week, like I said, and have access to some really super cool hat emojis because we're mad hatters here. We're all mad, and it's a wonderful thing. Please consider hitting the join button or the link at the pinned comment above. Hey, Terry. Glad to have you along. Glad to have you along, Terry. Good. So we have a pretty good turnout of channel members this afternoon. Okay. So lately, the talk of the town on Twitter and somewhat on YouTube is the reaction channel, another Amberlynn Chantal reaction channel, Robin the Explorer. He got his channel terminated by YouTube for breach of terms of service. It was either yesterday or the day before. Feel free to correct me on the timeline in the chat, because we all know that I suck with that. And he is appearing to be blaming LifeBYJen for this. Quote, to paraphrase what he said on Twitter, LifeBYJen nuked my channel. Okay, apparently Jen has denied it at my last check. I don't know if that's changed. She denied it at last check. I don't know if that's changed. But okay. He feels it's her because he did a video about her, like a lot of these reaction channels do. Once in a while they go into the other mentally ill, morbidly obese women, like LifeBYJen, like Amy's Life Journey. Now, to be honest, okay, just to let you know from where I am coming, and some of you are going to be surprised, LifeBYJen, I don't watch her. And why? Because I find her content boring, to be perfectly honest. I mean, even more boring than, say, Amberlynn's content is, if that's possible, but yeah, it is. I find it boring. It's the same thing day in and day out, her vlogs. I mean, yeah, I get that's her life, and because she is housebound pretty much because of her size, because of her health issues. Hey, I'm housebound too. I don't lead an exciting life. This is why I don't run a vlogging channel. Okay, I run a commentary channel instead. You know what I mean? They say those of us who can't talk crap about crappy people, right? But anyways, so that's the story. I know that a little bit of the background about LifeBYJen. I know she's living with Gene, a dude named Gene who she met online. Apparently he struggles with alcoholism and she struggles with a food addiction. I'm not here to discuss their relationship. I'm not even going to judge it. To each their own. I don't really, that's neither here nor there for me. And Amy's Life Journey, I did do a video about her, oh God, a year and a half ago or so, sometime in 2019, I think. Yeah, and my issue with Amy, again, is not because of her size or her diets. Honestly, I couldn't care less about that either. My problem with Amy's life journey is I find she exploits her children and puts her children in harm's way in the name of her YouTube channel. And I'd have a problem with that with anybody, you know, whether it's the typical family bloggers. Well, I don't watch family bloggers, right? I'm not familiar with Robin. Was he a small or large channel? Fairly small. He had about 4,000 subscribers. He had about 4,000 subscribers. You can all see that's who he is, the picture in the thumbnail and the image on the thumbnail. Oh, and before we go on, I want to thank my Mad Hatters once again. And I want to thank the channel members. I'm going to shout you out. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Okay. So here we go. So, yeah, we are about 22 members strong. Something like that. I'm glad to have you all aboard. And yeah, I'm really glad to have you all aboard. And like I said, if anybody lurking out there who wishes to join the channel, you may do so. Okay. So, okay. You're back with your cup. Great to see you back, Michael. Be sweaty. Be sweaty. There we go. Glad to see you back. So, whoops. Okay. Sorry about that. My StreamYard. All right. There we go. All right. We's back. All right. Yeah, I'm growing. It's slow but sure, you know. I mean, a few members did drop out, but that happens. It's par for the course, you know what I mean? Some come back, some don't. You know, it's the way the ball bounces. So yeah, I'm really happy with how the channel membership. It just shows that I made a good decision in closing down Patreon and replacing it with channel memberships. I really believe I made the better decision for myself and for my channel at this time. So yeah, it's great, Kate. So anyways, back to what we were talking about. So we're going to be touching on a few issues like free speech and social media. And we're going to be, so I already gave you the background of what happened and the players involved. For those also not familiar, Robin the Explorer is another one that DC Media Girl loves to gush over. And she had him on her channel once. And I did watch the live stream he was on with DC Clara because I was curious about if he would talk about anything else other than the girls. And he did actually. You know, and he struck me as a very bright man, a very bright young man, otherwise. Okay, just to be clear, I don't hate him. I don't have the disdain for Robin the Explorer the way I have for, say, Charlie Gold or DC Clara or even Callie, Life of a Free Spirit, or Michael B. Petty. I do not have that kind of disdain for Robin the Explorer. I dislike what he was doing with his channel. I mean, I made a joke once. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, it is all in one. Yeah. Michelle's here to keep me out of trouble. This is a full-time job for her. My long-suffering friend and moderator. But yeah, so anyways, with... oh, God, where was I? This happens when I lose train of thought. It happens to the best of us. So anyways, but yeah, I don't have the disdain for Robin that I'd have for the others that I just mentioned, but I dislike what he was doing with his channel. I mean, yeah, he is very bright. He is very bright. He's very witty. I'll agree with DC Clara on that one. He's very bright. He's quite witty. He seems, you know, affable, you know, sociable enough, has the social skill. Hey, Michelle. Michelle. Bullhorns and cop cars have become the story of my life, along with hats. Because you can never have enough hats, as my friend Steve would say, right? Oh, man. So anyways, as I was saying, I just find it disappointing that, you know, somebody like Robin the Explorer, unlike the others, especially like the Charlie Golds, the Life of a Free Spirit, Zach, you know, Michael B. Petty, who can't seem to talk about anything else, who can't seem to concentrate on anything else. I think Robin would have had potential to do something else, talk about a wide variety of topics, even if he wanted to go into the commentary sphere. He could have, I think, in my opinion, like he chased the lowest common denominator. In other words, that's what he did. And that's what I don't like about him. And yeah, to be honest, yeah, he could have done something much better. Sweaty, absolutely sweaty. He could have done absolutely much better, which is what I'm trying to get out in my very own awkward way. Your favorite Michael B. Petty, right? Hey, Sweaty? No. I mean, Michael B. Petty is a lost cause to me. He is a lost cause to me. But Robin had potential, and I'm not suggesting, that he do a blogging channel or a mental health channel. Oh, absolutely not. I started out as a mental health channel, didn't do well. Plus, YouTube doesn't monetize videos that talk about mental health anyway, so I wasn't going to suggest that. But I don't know, even if he wanted to be in the commentary world, there was just so much else that he could have done, comment on other, way more problematic people on the platform out in social media land. So I found that disappointing. Do I feel, and I did find his content about Foodie Beauty to be nasty, downright nasty, or Amberlynn, or whether it was Jen. I found it downright nasty. Not the worst of the worst, like I said, but pretty nasty. And yeah, did any of his videos, the videos that I did watch of his probably were teetering on the line of breaching YouTube terms of service? Probably. In my opinion anyway. Have I ever struck his channel? No, I haven't. And it's not something I would have done. I mean, if anything, I would report somebody like Charlie Gold, and I have on several occasions. Yes, I admit that I've done it. I have reported a lot of Charlie Gold videos. I admit out loud that I've done it. Yeah, Chuck, come for me if you want. It doesn't matter to me. He grew really fast and didn't keep up with the content. And that happens with a lot of YouTubers, no matter what they're talking about, Kate. It happens. My channel blew up at the end of the summer, beginning of September, with my little mini series doing an overview of Ms. Fucking Wonderful. Okay, and that's how my channel doubled in subscribers very quickly through those two videos. And so it's kind of like, yeah, and I get, like, I was totally anxious about this, like, oh, how do I keep this up? And I don't want to devote my entire channel to Ms. Fucking Wonderful. No. And even Obese to Beast had said this, to really put yourself in a corner talking about the same people like Amberlynn Reid or Foodie Beauty. You are painting yourself in a corner. And even, like I said, Obese to Beast has brought this up too. From what I hear, Robin the Explorer once in a while would do a live stream where he would basically chat with his viewers, and he didn't always talk about the girls, but I would say a good 85% of his channel was talking about the girls. I really think it was. And so yeah, there are greater offenders. Now, on the accusation that he is blaming LifeBYJen, here's a thing to consider, okay? Let's assume she reported him. Let's assume maybe Jean, her significant other, reported him. Maybe they both did. Maybe neither did. Maybe it was one of hers or one of Jean's fans, The point is, the other thing to consider is, and I know I've experienced this firsthand, okay, I've had people complain about my channel. They've complained about videos. People threatened to strike my channel down. People threatened to strike my videos down. And it hasn't happened, okay? The biggest complaints I've had on YouTube were copyright claims over music. Okay, not even copyright strikes. Copyright claims over music that I would be using for uploads. Yeah, Twatter jail. My, yeah, Twatter jail. So what happens is, that, but ultimately, at the end of the day, it's the powers that be at YouTube that decide whether the complaints are taken seriously, the reports are taken seriously or not. There is an appeals process for anyone who gets those kind of strikes. There is an appeals process. And from what I've heard from other YouTubers who have gone through this, some have succeeded, like myself. I did on one. And some have not. Some have not. Take Ms. Hussey. If anybody remembers, it wasn't that long ago. Ms. Hussey had his first channel. He had another channel that he had taken down called Ms. Glory Gloria. Anybody remember that? But it was the same shtick, wearing the cheap wig and the lipstick and the weird getup, and talking smack talking smack about Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Reid, right? And I found him nasty too. Now, I don't know if Ms. Hussey appealed for his channel, his previous channel, Ms. Glory Gloria. I don't know if he appealed. We know that he started up again and he grew the channel up again pretty quick. Will Robin the Explorer start a new channel? I saw a hint that he's considering it, and that was like several hours ago. I don't know if he's decided to it would go full on ahead or not. But in case anybody was asking, right? So but that's the thing. Like I said, YouTube decides this. I mean, I'll give you an example. What happened to me? Miss Fucking Wonderful tried to strike me with copyright. That didn't work. Okay, at all. YouTube ignored her. And the second time, she struck 3 of my videos claiming privacy violations, which was absolute BS because her last name, she's mentioned her own last name many years ago. Everybody knows what Katie's last name is. It's even like when you're entering tags in the dashboard on a video, it even comes up as a search, as a search term. Okay, when you look at your analytics, Katie and her last name comes up in a search analytic. So, yeah, it comes up in a search analytic. So here we go. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there. Miss Hussey was nasty and delusional. Like I would argue that Ms. Hussey was a lot worse than Robin the Explorer. I would argue that Ms. Hussey was a lot worse. And just because you put on a lady's cheap old wig and rhinestone sunglasses and slather some dollar store lipstick on doesn't make it extra funny. I think the biggest problem with Robin is that he, in my opinion, took his frustration of having schizophrenia on others. I think that's why he went after the girls. I think he could have grown up. I'm not so sure if that's even what it is, because I heard him talk about his diagnosis with a DC media girl, and he was quite candid about it, and he was quite accepting. He was quite accepting of his condition and and the decisions he makes on how he goes through day-to-day life, his treatment and that. So I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know why he chose to run for the lowest common denominator. Was it about views, chasing the clout? I don't know. But do I think he was frustrated with having schizophrenia? I think anybody with that kind of diagnosis would be. It is a diagnosis, one of those diagnoses that are heavily maligned in society and heavily stereotyped. Does he live through that in his day-to-day life? I don't know. I'm not with him. I don't live with him. I don't know. But that's not the impression I got from him, that he's doing it because he's frustrated. He's doing, he reacts to the girls. He reacts to Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty because he's frustrated with. No, I really don't think that. I've seen Miss Hussey is in with Chuck. Oh yeah, we know, but that wasn't always the case, right, Kate? You remember when Miss Hussey was Ms. Glory Gloria, and he did equally incendiary commentary about Chuck Gold. I don't know, what was it? Chuck Gold gave him a super chat one day, and he was hers. I don't know. I seen clips of Robin. I don't think he was that bad, same as Alex is Shook. I think Alex is Shook is a lot kinder, and I think Alex is Shook is more on. Oh, no, it is very recent, Kate. Yeah. Miss Hussey is in with Callie and Damn It Shame, too. Oh, definitely. Well, Miss Hussey did a live stream the other night with Damn It Shame. He did a live stream with Miss Hussey. They sniped Chantal's live stream. They sniped her live stream. Yeah. Oh, how the tables have turned. Right, Michelle? Absolutely. So, I mean, she'll regret it. Callie, you mean, Kate? That live stream was vile. What live stream are we talking about, Hippie? Are we talking about Chantal's or the live stream that Ms. Hussey and Damn It Shane did? Oh, Hippie-co, glad to see you. I'm glad you could make it this afternoon. Can't stand Ms. Hussey. He's big. Well, now he's doing food videos, like what I ate in a day stuff. He's posting food pictures on his community tab. He is. Yeah. Ms. Hussey will regret it. Okay. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, the live stream. So that live stream, Ms. Hussey and Damn It Shane, I was going to react to it, and then I got too busy with the Callie video, and then I had another live stream, and by now, like, the tea is cold. So I scrapped that entirely. I scrapped reacting to that entirely, And besides which, I'm still working on the Annie Janney and her lovely clickbait before Christmas. That lovely clickbait of doing a memorial, having a memorial for Chantal, which I find absolutely vile. But like I said, those are going to be uploads. It's going to be probably in 2 parts. And I'm hoping to get it on the weekend. Love Gigi's reaction to Callie not reacting to Chantal. Yeah, really, eh, Terry? Really? Oh, man, really, Terry? But, yeah. But, no, I mean, no, I think Alex is Shook is more honest with his reactions than Robin the Explorer. And I think Alex is Shook is more polite about it. He's more polite about it. And I don't have an issue with Alex is Shook at all. I really don't, When he learned that I was doxxed on Twitter by the lovely Mama Beth and the lovely Jan's Views, kind of validated me, on Twitter. Hey, Mama Beth is truly vile, Yep. So, Alex is Shook. I really don't have any qualms about him. I don't agree with everything he says, but I have really no qualms with him. I found Robin to be more harsh, and I'm to put it mildly. Yeah. I found it a lot more harsh. And like I said, and I missed the video reaction he did of LifeBYJen, so I really can't comment whether it deserved to be taken down. Yeah, he does seem sweet, right? Hey, searching for keys. Glad to see you here. Good. We're having almost all the members this afternoon. This is awesome. This is truly awesome, people. So, yeah, he is. But I can't say one way or another. But, just all this to say, before we blame completely LifeBYJen, let's remember YouTube gets the final word. Okay, YouTube decides. Like I said, MFW slapped me. Well, slapped 3 of my videos with supposed privacy violations. I prevailed. Okay, I prevailed. Okay, and the videos are still very much intact on my channel page for all to watch. So at the end of the day, who decides? And next question that comes to me is, how the hell does YouTube decide? It's the same thing with Twitter. It's messed up. Who gets their channels taken down on YouTube? who gets banned on Twitter, who gets into Twitter, who lands in Twitter jail, and who doesn't. Now, even Twitter, for instance, and this is why this is a subject that is near and dear to me these days. And just to let you know about my biases, those of you who are new here, I've never been a proponent for absolute free speech. I've never been a free speech absolutist. I will never pretend to be one. I will never ever pretend to be one. Random. Apparently you. It is seem random. Apparently me. Yeah, right, Michelle. I never watched him, so I don't know what his channel was about, but sucks. Was he banned or suspended? To my understanding, searching for keys, his channel was taken down. From what I know, he is appealing it. And like I said, with the YouTube appeals, it's not like Twitter. YouTube, you actually have a chance of winning your appeal. Okay? You actually have a chance of doing so. Twitter, not so much. Twitter, not so much. I felt I was unfairly banned. Yes, even if I used the C word, okay? I felt I was unfairly banned, okay? One rule of thumb that some of these haters don't get, don't start pissing contests with me. You can't finish. And and I tend to hammer back harder, you know. I do tend to hammer back harder. Will I apologize for it? No, I won't. But, you know, here's the thing. But my docs on Twitter from Jan's views and her sock accounts. Oh, and Jan's views from her actual account retweeted my docs and called it karma. Okay? And I have the screenshot. I have the screenshot because that may go into a future video, or in case I need to prove myself to somebody, I have the screenshot. But yeah, Jan on her actual account retweeted my docs. And many, okay, not only myself, but many did report the sock account for having my docs. Okay, many did. Guess what? It's still up. It's still up for all to see. Nice. Yeah, she's still around, Kate. She's still around. Jan's views is still around. Yeah. Jan's. I miss you too on Twitter too, searching for keys, but you won't be missing me for long, okay? You won't be missing me for long. I am kind of back on Twitter. I'm just keeping a very low profile there for right now. Just using it, you know, a few tweets here and there to keep the Twitter algorithm bots happy. But mostly for lurking and for DMs, yeah. I don't know. In fact, I gave you a follow searching for keys. I gave you a follow. Yeah, I gave you a follow. I don't want to give it out too much out loud right now because right now I'm still laying low. I'm laying low. I'm embarrassed that she comes from the UK too. Oh, I know. Don't worry. I know you don't. I know you don't own her, Kate. I know you won't take ownership for her. Kate, Michael B. Sweatyers, and whoever else is on the other side of the world, and Kate, yeah, whoever else is on the other side of the world. Yeah, I know you're not. I know. You don't own her. But yeah, this is the thing. You know, with social media, it's a mess. The system, you know, is a mess. They put up these terms of service. It looks more often than not like a suggestion. How does someone like Robin the Explorer get his channel taken down, but Charlie Gold? After numerous reports, I'm sure, and not just by, you know, Chantal or Amberlynn, if they are reporting. I mean, Chantal has admitted, I think, to reporting her. I'm not sure. Amberlynn, not sure either. But the point is, others, I am sure, have reported Charlie Gold's videos. I have. You know, I admit that openly. Why don't you lock your account on Twitter? It is locked. Michael B. Sweaty. I did lock my account. I did lock my account. Oh, and the Geek Room. Yeah, they're an even smaller channel. I think, what did they have? 3,000 subscribers? A little smaller than Robin's. Oh, no, the Geek Room is far worse. Far worse than Robin the Explorer. Because even with Robin the Explorer and his channel, he stayed in his own lane, okay? And I'm going to give him that. He did not go with the echo chamber. All right. He was basically his own man. He knew how to think for himself. I mean, I had an exchange with him on Twitter. What was it? 6 months ago. And the topic of one of the favorite hater topics of conversation is going back through history, questioning whether Amberlynn and the whole Casey thing. And I remember asking Robin something along the lines on Twitter. I remember asking him something along the lines of, if it were somebody else that Casey was accusing, would we be so quick to believe him? And Robin answered something along the lines of, well, you have a point. He told me that. You have a point. So that's how I know he is capable of thinking for himself. He never struck me as one going with the, following to the letter, following in lockstep behind DC Media Girl or Charlie Gold. Okay, he's not one that goes in lockstep. He was able to think for himself. I had to step away. Is he really schizophrenic? Yes, he is, Green Gypsy Bird. And no, I'm not revealing T. This was revealed by him himself. And he talked about it with DC Media Girl on the live stream. So this is out in the open. He is receiving treatment for it. So, and as far as I can tell, he's functional. I'm not sure if he has a day job or not. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, well, ALR doesn't. Well, yeah, neither did Casey, though, Michelle. Neither did Casey. Because that was found last spring that Casey was caught in one of his lies, too. But, but I'm not, I'm not here to rehash that history thing, because then we'll never get out of here alive. I just wanted to illustrate an example of how Robin is capable of thinking for himself. He is capable of not following in lockstep, with the others. That's all I wanted to do. He talked about it a lot and about being psychotic. Yeah, he did. Fedora, will you DM me on Twitter, because I'm having a hard time finding who's followed me recently. I can try, but if you've got your DMs blocked to those who you're not following, I'll try. But if you can open your DMs, I don't know. I'll check. Okay, searching for keys later when I get off. I will. Yeah, exactly. Oh, they are open? Okay, I will DM you then. Okay, searching? Okay, I searching for keys. I will DM you later. Okay? Yeah, no problem. It says right now I'm laying low. I'm laying very low. Okay. So, yeah, to the point where tweets are protected for right now. But, yeah, so that's all I want to, that's what I wanted to say about him, it's like, but yeah, back to the thing, like, how the hell does Twitter make these decisions? How the hell does YouTube make these decisions? Which channels stay? I know you will, searching for keys. And I thank you for that. I know you will. But this is a question we need to ask ourselves. What flies? Who can get by, violating terms of service on a regular basis? Who gets by? And who doesn't? Who doesn't? Why do some, not just a lesser following, but those who are less incendiary, if you will, how do they get their channels taken down and others that are still up? People who are clearly more harmful, and I'm not just talking about Charlie Gold or DC Media Girl, and forget Michael B. Petty. He hasn't uploaded in about a year now, so we'll forget him for right now. Speaking of people who are coming back, here the other, there was an old hater channel called Think Pink 29. Apparently she's making a comeback. Yeah, Think Pink 29 is making a comeback. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of her, but she's making a comeback. I think it's based on whoever specifically is looking at the one account, not over standard. It's bullshit. I know that. Yeah, really, really. In my opinion, I think Robin deserves another chance. I think he does. And if he is given another chance, again, my opinion, he's going to run his, at the end of the day, he's not going to pay much attention to whatever I have to say. But in my opinion, I really think if he does start up another channel, I really think he should look into doing something else. Even if it is within the commentary realm, branch out, comment on more stuff. Because I think he can pull it off. I think he can pull it off. Like I said, he is bright. He is witty. He does have personality. I think he can pull it off. I really do. I'll even say this. I'll even do one further. If I was ever to have somebody from Haydur Nation on panel with me for a discussion, the only one I would be able to trust who can remain civilized with me and not yell and talk over me would be Mr. Robin the Explorer, actually, believe it or not. It would be Robin the Explorer. I seriously doubt that's ever going to happen, and that's okay for me. It's not a loss, yeah. It's not a loss. But if I ever were to have somebody on the opposing side up on panel with me here at my channel, and that I can trust could talk reasonably, allow me a chance to bring up my points, and it doesn't turn into a crazy yelling match, it would be him. Honestly, it would be him. I honestly think it would be quite interesting to have him up with me. I agree. You should get a second chance. Yeah, I think he does. I mean, that's my conclusion about Robin the Explorer. I think he does deserve a second chance. And honestly, I don't wish ill on him. I wish him all the best, whatever he decides to do. Except I just hope he doesn't go back to that, laughing at the girls. Like, I hope he doesn't go back to that, because I think he can do so much more. Like I said, he's not like Charlie Gold at all. He's not like DC Media Girl. Even though DC Media Girl likes to think she's that highbrow. Nah, he's better than her. He's above her. He is above, Robin is above DC Media Girl in every sense of the word. So whatever he does, I mean, like I said, I hope, if he does do another channel, I hope he brings it back. I hope he does something else. I hope he branches out, even if he remains in commentary. I can see him discussing other people. I can see him discussing, I don't know, the larger players, I don't know. I can just see him discussing the larger players. I can see him do that. So, anyways, what say you all? Yeah. But as far as YouTube and Twitter are concerned, you need to get your shit together, Like Twitter banning me for... for clapping back at one Froggy Pie. Froggy Pie, meanwhile, gets herself banned regularly, opens about 900 accounts. And I believe Froggy Pie is actually a sock account, for somebody else. But Froggy Pie, she has 900 accounts. She keeps coming back, and she gets me banned. Go figure. Go figure. My docs is still up with Jan's views and the sock accounts. My docs is still up despite multiple complaints. And even Twitter's terms of service has a clause for violation of privacy. And that was clearly oh my God, psychotic Froggy Pie. Yeah, that's exactly how I got banned, Sweaty. It was Froggy Pie. I clapped back at her. Probably once too many times. Yep. Damn, Karina Kaboom is still talking about ALR in her videos. She just made a new one about her shading one of the Sladen sisters. Is there another Amberlynn versus the Slatons again? I don't even know if I really want to check that out. I really don't know if I want to. I really don't know if I want to. It's nothing against Amberlynn or Tammy Slaton or Amy Slaton. It's just neither one are. Anyways. It makes no sense. Okay. Yes, I did say the C word, Michelle. You're absolutely right. guilty as charged. I did say the C word. But again, saying the C word is not as bad as somebody else having my complete docs up for all to see. Not to me, you know? And I don't have one of those usual names, you know? There's not too many people with my name, my full name, the way my full name is. Amber did a live recently. That's the last thing she done. Yeah, I saw part of the live, Michelle. There is a clip on that I got off of Twitter. It was from, actually, it was in Citrine Dreams, one of Citrine Dreams' last videos. I think the video is called the Super Chat Edition from Citrine Dream. Yeah, so check that out. Where's the docs? I'll go report it now. It's an account called... The docs was started an account called at... I'll type it in the chat. Okay, at... Okay, this is the account that started the docs. This is the account that put up a picture of my father's obituary picture. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the account, J Sucks, that put up my father's obituary picture. Yeah, I reported that too. They still, I don't know. I feel like they kind of desecrated my father's memory, and more reasons than one. And I discussed that in a short video I did. It's up on my channel. I'll link it in the pinned comment below if anyone's interested in seeing that. And then Jan's Views retweeted the docs, but it was taken, that was apparently, I was told, was taken down, but I'll give you, you know, but it was given, it was, yeah, it is wrong, Hippie Co. It is wrong. It is wrong. How did I, you know, I called someone the C word in clapping back, but I didn't dox her. I never doxed anyone. I never doxed anyone. I never would. You know, I never would. So, you know, how does that remain up? And how does, yeah. Oh, it's still up, is it, Michelle? Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know, Michelle. See, this is why I love Michelle. She watches out for me. She tries to keep me out of trouble, and she watches out for me. This is why I'm happy. But this is why I love you. What the fuck is wrong, people? They are sick indeed. They are. They are, Kate. They are. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Michelle. Yeah. And here's another thing. I don't see someone like Robin doxing people either, you know. Unlike a lot of these Haydur Nation fools, I don't see someone like Robin the Explorer doxing people. Not at all. You know, not at all. And here's the other funny thing, you know, that another reason I like, you know, an incident that Robin, that I respect about him. When DC Media Girl went and accused us on Twitter, many of us on Twitter, that we were, I don't know exactly what she tweeted, but something, she accused us basically of stigmatizing his mental health issues. It was funny that Robin didn't come out and chime in and accuse us of that. He didn't get involved with that drama. You know, and that's another thing I liked about him, because that led me to believe he is capable of thinking for himself. You know, the man's capable of thinking for himself, you know. They effed up, doxes, they effed up, if the effed up, easy for me to read, if the effed up doxes, then that would be, yeah, exactly, you know. You'll have to excuse me. I don't smoke enough. I don't smoke enough. He also lost 10 stone, 6'4", and he's 6'4". Oh, oh my God, he's as tall as my brother is. Wow. No, wait, no, he's taller than my brother. My brother is 6'3". Yeah, my brother is 6'3". No, he's taller than my brother. Yeah. 10 stone. I don't know what that translates to, Kate, the stone. I realize that's in the British system. I really don't know what that translates to. Okay, good on him if he's lost weight. But like I've always said this on this channel, what size you are or what you look like doesn't make you as a person. And I've always said on this channel, we need to stop judging people by how they look or how much they have in their wallets, or, you know, or what their socioeconomic class is, but look at them and who they are as people, you know, like integrity, strength of character, you know, strength of character, empathy, compassion. You know what I mean? Something that most of these haters just don't have. Most of these haters just don't have. You know, but I think Robin does have potential. I really do. I really do. Anyways, let me know what you all think in the chat right now, because we are heading towards the end of the chat, the end of the stream, because I've said pretty much if you got something to add, or what do you think? Like I said, my conclusion is I think he deserves another chance. I think Robin deserves another chance. And I think Twitter and YouTube need to get their shit together. I really do. I think that you need to get their shit together. Anyway, what do you all have to say the last few moments? And if you don't have anything to say, the comment section is always open once this stream is up. So let me know what you all think. Yeah, let me see. But you think he wouldn't mock ladies? Yeah, you would think, right, Kate? That's the thing I don't like about his content. Like, and I've said this. You know, I don't hate him, but I don't like his content. I've said that. I would like to see him do more. If he gets a second chance, I'd like to see him do more. I'd like to see what he can do. But yeah, this is what I don't like, that he mocks women who are struggling. He went through that struggle himself. He's went through that kind of struggle. If he did lose a lot of weight, he went through those struggles himself, you know. And you would think he would empathize better with all of that. I mean, so what if, like, let's say Amberlynn or Chantal, they don't get along with their therapist or whatever, you know? And you know what? I told my therapist to fuck off after she called me a dyke. Okay? Sorry, I've said so much. It's 100, said so much. It's 140 pounds. Okay, thanks, Kate. Thanks for the conversion. Thanks for the conversion. Yeah. So, yeah, so what do you all have to say? Okay, for the next 5-10 minutes while we're still here, what do you have to say? And while you're waiting, we are going to do the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show once again. If you're new and you're watching out there, please consider subscribing. If you wish to join the channel, you may do so by clicking the join button. You may do so by clicking the join button. Or if you can't find the join button, like with all the smartphones, here's the link. Fuck these people. I've reported both of them, and I'll report them every damn hour, every damn day. Fuck them. Thank you, Searching for Keys. I love having friends like all of you. I'm glad I have friends like all of you. I'm really glad. Mad Hatters, you all rock. Anyways, for one-time donations, I do have PayPal. Rest assured, I keep all your information confidential. Okay, if you choose to go that route. I also have merch. I'm going to be adding some new designs to the merch store soon in the next week. 2 weeks. I'm going to be adding some new designs to the merch store. And I have a Discord server, so come and meet some awesome people like Michelle, who is in the Discord server with us. And who else? Yeah, is there anybody else who's in our Discord server? Yeah, we do have a room. We do have a chat room in the Discord server, exclusive for channel members, as well. And as well, we have rooms to suit every taste. We're pretty drama free. We're a pretty chill group. Yeah, right, Michelle. Yeah. So, because it's Michelle's favorite part of the show, the obnoxious e-begging part of the show. Michelle lives for it. Michelle does live for it. And we don't want to disappoint her. A lot of the members are in the server. Yeah, there are quite a few of them, Michelle. Which is why Ray Phoenix did set up the Mad Hatters Lounge in the Discord server. So channel members, if you haven't joined, come and join my server for nothing else. We can chat amongst ourselves in the Mad Hatters Lounge, or you can chat in any of the awesome group of people. Nobody's judgmental, and we're pretty drama free in there. You know, just because I cover drama on YouTube and just because I stumble into drama on Twitter, although I'm avoiding that these days, doesn't mean I want drama in my Discord server, which is why it's a chill place. Just to let you know one thing, you must be 18 and up to join the server. There is a verification process to go through because we really don't want the hassle of having minors, teenagers in the server. We really don't. I have heard too many nightmare stories about it. I don't want that kind of responsibility. Also, if you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please consider doing so. It's a free way to support your girl. It's a free way to support your girl. Yes. Yeah, Michelle, you should. We have both voice and text chat in the new Mad Hatters Lounge in the server, Michelle. Yes, we do. So, yeah, I hope to see some new faces in my Discord server very soon. I really do. Hope to see some of you very soon. Yeah, we're over a year old. And the credit of building the server, handling all the tech, has to go out to Ray Phoenix. Has to go to her. Because, as we know, I'm old as dirt. Oh, well, I'm so glad you came by, Sweaty. Check your DMs on Twitter, and you should find mine, okay? You should find mine. Oh, no, Sweaty, I can't send you a DM. Sorry. Sweaty, I cannot send you a DM because your DMs thing is blocked on Twitter. That's why. Your DM thing on Twitter is blocked. But I did give you a follow, okay? I'll give you a hint. There is a picture. I'll give you a hint. There is a picture of a cat. There is a picture of a cat. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much all for stopping by. Kate, yeah, stay safe. Lots of love to all of you. You too, Kate. Thank you. Yeah, your DMs are blocked on Twitter. You have to follow me in order for me to be able to in order for us to DM with each other. You have to be following me as well, I think. Yeah, because otherwise it's blocked me. Oh, yes, and here are the cool emojis that some of you. Thank you so much, Terry, for putting. Thank you so much, Terry, for putting up the emojis, and Kate and everybody. These are the cool emojis you get access to when you join the channel. Write it in the chat so that only we can see it. The problem is that the public. This is a public stream. It's only a members-only chat, but the public can see it. Yeah, okay. 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 So, yeah, so that's the clue. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to give away too much. Yeah, anyways, the tweets are protected. The tweets are protected. I put the tweets under protection because I really don't feel like engaging with them right now. I really don't want to engage with them at this time. They're going to have to come here in a public chat and engage with me if they want to, or do so on Instagram, which I am still on Instagram. Those of you, if you want to give me a follow on Instagram, I'll give you the link right now. I'll give you the link to my profile for those on Instagram. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyways, Sweaty, I did give you a follow. Sweaty, I did give you a follow, yeah. Okay. All right. So you can follow me on Instagram right there as well. Hit me up there. You can DM me there. And if you wish to email me, you can. I'll give you that email now. This is the email I use specifically for my channel. This is the email I use specifically for my YouTube channel. So that so it's a, hey RBF, I'm glad you stopped by. We're about to close. We've got another few minutes. In another few minutes, I'm about to close. But as you know, the stream stays up. Always, the stream stays up. And yeah, the streams remain. I'm glad to see you, RBF. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. And so, anyways, that's that. I have the Annie Janny videos coming up hopefully this weekend if my potato of a computer cooperates with me while I'm editing it and editing the videos and putting them together. And yeah, so what do you all have to say? What do you have to say? Do you agree with me? You can let me know now in the chat, or you can let me know in comment section. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Yeah. I'll repeat it again. My two conclusions: Robin deserves another chance, and also Twitter and YouTube need to get their act together. They really need to get their act together. Either be consistent across the board, you know. Okay. Well, I always appreciate you, Resting Bitch Face. I always appreciate you. Always. I was just talking about the Discord server. I don't know if you noticed, RBF, but we have Wraith Phoenix set up a Mad Hatter's Lounge a room just for us channel members. Yeah, just for us channel members. So that's something you might also be interested in. We can chat, we can discuss ideas, we can discuss whatever, you know? Yeah. Yeah. I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. I thought that was cool. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Absolutely. So, does anybody have anything else to add? All right. Well, okay. So anyways, like I said, the comment section is always open. So I've already said what's coming up. If you have any video ideas for me to talk about, whether it's for the weekly members only chats or public chat live streams, yeah, hit me up, let me know, and we'll see what we can do. See what we can come up with. I'm always open to new ideas. I'm always open to new ideas. And yeah. What else? Yeah, what else? Yeah. So anyways, without further ado, I've got to start thinking about dinner. And what do I want for dinner? What do I want for dinner? Huh. What do we want for din? Okay. But I'll figure that out after. Anyways, I want to thank you all again for your kind remarks and your patience with me during these challenging times right now. You all rock. You're all awesome. And I appreciate y'all, each and every one of you. So without further ado, please take care of yourselves and each other. And remember, if there's somebody in your midst who is vulnerable or alone in the world, please find the time. Give them a call. Give them a call. Hit them up on social media. Give them a DM if they've got social media, or text them. Whatever. Because sometimes just those 2 hours a day can improve someone's day, and it can make all the difference in the world to that person's life or even their day. So always remember, be good to each other. Let's be good to each other. And I will catch you all in the next one. I don't know when I'm going live next. I'm definitely going to be committing to the once per week members only chats, like I said. working on the Annie Janney reaction, and hopefully I should have both parts 1 and 2 up this weekend. Okay, hugs to you all too, Hippie Co. Thank you. So I will catch you all in the next one. Have yourselves a great evening and a great weekend if I don't chat with you before then. Bye-bye now for everybody. You all rock.